the chairman of this very important summit, my friend and brother, the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Olatunji Alausa, the Minister of State for Education, Professor Sueba Said Ahmed, the United Nations Deputy Secretary General, ably represented here by her Chief of Staff, Barrister Hadiza Ilayo, the British Deputy High Commissioner to Nigeria, Mrs. Jill Liba OBE, the Chairman of the Board of NIMASA, Malam Yusuf Hamisu Abubakar, the Executive Secretary, Universal Basic Education Commission, Mrs. Aisha Garba, the Executive Secretary, National Board for Technical Education, Professor Idris Bugaji, the Executive Secretary, National Commission for Almajiri and Out-of-School Children Education, Dr. Mohammed Sani Idris, the Executive Secretary, National Senior Secondary Education Commission, Dr. Iyala Ajayi, the Director General, National Teachers Institute, Professor Saadia Sani Daura, the Secretary, Kaduna State Government, and other members of Kaduna State Executive Council here present, the National Coordinator, National Society Social Safety Net Coordinating Office, Abuja, Dr. Fumi Olotu, as well as our very esteemed partners who are here with us today, our royal fathers here present, religious leaders, invited guests, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with great honor and deep sense of responsibility that I welcome you all to the KADA EDUPACT International Summit 2025. Team Strategic Visioning for Educational Transformation, Developing the Kaduna State Education Model. This summit marks a significant milestone in our ongoing quest to build a stronger, more inclusive, and future-ready education system in Kaduna State. Today, we shift from fragmented intervention to a unified, data-driven, and forward-looking educational strategy, one that places our children and youth at the center of our development vision. When I assumed office as governor in May 2023, we made it abundantly clear that education will be the cornerstone of our administration. We see it not merely as a sector to be managed, but as a powerful tool for individual empowerment and societal transformation. We believe a peaceful, prosperous, and secure society is built on a solid foundation of accessible, equitable, and high-quality education. Informed by this belief, we adopted a comprehensive systems-based approach to reform. We have focused on improving access, modernizing infrastructure, enhancing teacher capacity, and embracing the power of technology to deliver impactful learning experiences to every child in every community in Kaduna State. As the governor of Kaduna State, I'm also acutely aware that global economic downturns have deepened educational disparities, threatening decades of progress. In response, our administration has embraced the perspective that education is both a fundamental human right and a critical driver of sustainable development, economic recovery, and social resilience. We have therefore prioritized investment in foundational learning, digital infrastructure, teacher training, and inclusive education policies, particularly those that serve marginalized groups, such as girls, learners with disability, nomadic population, and children in conflict affected communities. In line with United Nations recommendations, we are protecting our education budget despite fiscal constraints. Kaduna State has adopted strategic resource allocation and is integrating technology to broaden access, using low-cost digital and radio-based learning tools, especially where internet connectivity remains limited. And we are fully open to meaningful partnership with national and international development institutions, civil society, and private sector to scale our impact. Our reforms are anchored in the principle of inclusive lifelong learning. We have redesigned school curricula to nurture critical thinking, digital literacy, problem solving, and global citizen, ensuring our learners are equipped to thrive in a rapidly changing world. In furtherance of our strategic educational transformation agenda, we have prioritized skills acquisition and vocational education as critical pathways to youth empowerment and economic resilience. To this end, our administration has completed 3 Institutes of Vocational Training and Skill Development located in Rigachukun, Samarin Katap, and Soba. On 19 June 2025, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, graciously commissioned these institutions, signaling further recognition of our vision and commitment. These institutions have been certified by the National Board for Technical Education, MBTE, as the best equipped skills development centers in the whole of Nigeria. According to NBT Executive Secretary, Professor Idris Bugaji, Kaduna State has emerged as Nigerian hub of skills development. He noted that even the country's polytechnics and universities of technology cannot match the level of modern facilities and training equipment available at our institutions in Kaduna State. Our goal in establishing these institutes is threefold: to reposition Kaduna State as a national center of technical excellence, to provide sustainable employment opportunities for our teeming youth, and to bridge the persistent skill gap hindering local economic development. In line with this, we are upgrading the iconic Panteka market in Kaduna, Africa's largest informal skills sector, home to about 38,000 apprentices in Kaduna. Today, we are hosting the biggest and largest informal skills hub in the whole of Africa. The only one next to Kaduna is the one in Kenya, Joan Kali in Kenya, who is now second to Kaduna. This upgrade includes major infrastructure improvements and the provision of cutting-edge training tools to enable world-class instruction and certification under the Nigerian Skills Qualification Framework. Our commitment to quality tertiary education remains unwavering. We have invested significantly in our university, Kaduna State University, devoting approximately 500 million toward the accreditation of programs and facilities. Due to this effort, the National University Commission, NUC, has approved the commencement of 40 new academic programs from 2024 to 2025 academic session. This expansion reflects our determination to increase academic access, foster innovation, and align university offerings with both national needs and global trends. To us in Kaduna, education is not simply a sector to be safeguarded. It is a catalyst for economic recovery, poverty reduction, and crucially, a guardian against insecurity. We are fully conscious that prioritizing and transforming education today is essential to building a more just, resilient, and prosperous future for our children, our teeming youth population, and indeed, our dear state. To this end, we have launched bold initiatives to tackle the issue of affordability and access. We reduced tuition fees in all state-owned tertiary institutions by 40%, resulting in a substantial rise in enrollment. No child in Kaduna should be denied education because of financial barriers. That is our position. Despite our leading position in the Northwest and Northern Nigeria in general, the reality remains stark. Kaduna still has a significant number of out-of-school children. For us, every child outside the school gate is a stain on our collective conscience and a call to action. This is why we launched the Reaching of Out-of-School Children project, an ambitious, multi-pronged intervention aimed at eradicating the out-of-school crisis. Under this initiative, we have constructed and rehabilitated over 1,000 classrooms, commissioned 62 new secondary schools, adopted a digital-first strategy to modernize schools' operations. Real-time digital dashboards now help us track enrollment, attendance, transitions, and completion rates, enabling more effective policy decisions. We have distributed 1 million and 1.4 million instructional materials and provided 30,742 two-seater decks, a clear path toward our goal of returning 300,000 children to school and keeping them there. This summit, EduPact 2025, is a blueprint for our next chapter. Its objective is to develop a strategic, realistic, and actionable roadmap rooted in 6 key pillars: expanded access and equity, especially for girl child and disabled, nomadic learners, and conflict-affected populations; quality teaching and learning through teacher professional development, hybrid CBT/BT, PBT assessments, and a competency-based curriculum; sustainable financing, including public funding, concessional loans, PPPs, and result-based grants; digital transformation, scaling IMI system, integrating AI-powered, and providing universal broadband access to schools; gender equity and inclusion, with targeted life skills education, menstrual hygiene support, and retention initiatives for adolescent girls; system resilience and governance built on continuous monitoring, evaluation, and adaptive learning cycles. I strongly urge and impact challenge this summit to go beyond talk. Let us produce timelines, budgets, and accountability frameworks that will uplift political cycles and truly reflect the hopes and dreams of every child in Kaduna State. I extend my deep gratitude to His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, my friend and brother, the Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Maruf Tunji Alausa, our highly esteemed sister and global citizen, Hajia Amina J. Mohammed, the Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, the Deputy British High Commissioner, Mrs. Jill Lieber, for their invaluable support. I also acknowledge several of our very dependable development partners: Islamic Development Bank, Kuwait Fund, Global Partnership for Education, Education Above All, Save the Children, UNICEF, FCDO, the World Bank, and many others. Your support fuels our ambition. To our keynote speakers and technical groups, I urge you to challenge assumptions, propose bold and scalable ideas, and help us craft a model worthy of replication across Nigeria. To our teachers and school leaders, you are the heart of this transformation. We are committed to supporting your growth, ensuring fair wages, and providing safe and professional environments. And to the young people of Kaduna State, whether seated here today or watching on any media platform, this summit is about you. Your passion, ideas, and resilience will define the success of Kaduna education model long after the communiques of this event are achieved. I will not end this remarks without paying a special tribute to FCDO for being the co-sponsors of this very important summit. I want to thank the FCDO for their resilience, their support, and their determination to ensure that this very important summit is a reality. I thank you. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let us convert opportunity into enduring outcomes. Let us build an education system that is inclusive, technology-driven, and resilient, one that reflects the best of our people and their potential. It is now my singular honor to declare KADA EDUPACT International Summit 2025 officially open. Thank you and God bless you.